So I'm going to voice over now because that's much easier when I'm crafting. This was the done result of the craft from the Make It Mini Verse. And I have this marble here that have a nice side for the bowl because I'm going to do this all in clay, so I will not be able to make the bowl translucent like the original is. So I decided to make my bowl in white clay. So I rolled out a piece of clay on a setting, I think it was 7 on my pasta machine, and now I'm just cleaning it up after cutting out a circle with my circle cutter. So I'm just cleaning out the circle that I made. My marble might be a bit too big for this build if I want it directly in 1:12, but that was all that I had, so I run with it. I am just placing this circle here on top of the marble, and I'm trying to clean it up and soften out the clay and the corners and so on, so that it looks really nice. I then rolled out a piece of clay to make kind of a stand for the bowl, so I'm just cutting off a piece here to make a circle. Then I carefully take the little circle and I place it on the bottom of this little bowl that we made. I'm trying to make sure I have it in the middle so that it will stand right when I am done with it. And I'm just smoothing out the connection between the outside of the little circle and the ball itself. And I am going to flatten the little ring to make it a little more flat before I bake everything. I then took some translucent clay and a tiny bit of the cupcake one, and I rolled that out on a setting 7, I think it was. And now I am going back to these pastas here and figuring out how to make the letters and how tall they are going to be, because I want them to be smaller than these original ones. So I'm just placing it here on my strip of pasta and then cutting out the strip into the size I wanted it. It was a little crooked, so I'm just correcting it a tiny bit. And now I am going to make one letter at the time. This will take a little time, so I am going to put a little music on there, and then you can watch me make these, or you can skip to the next step. But here I am making a few of the letters in 1:12, or at least a size I think that is fitting nicely for the 1:12 scale. After baking everything, I let it cool down, and then I am just separating the ball from the marble. And I actually mixed a tiny bit of mold putty and placed that all over the lettering that I have. And here I can just take them out one by one. And then I have a mold for making as many letters as I want to for this letter soup, letter soup. And I sanded the bowl so it was nice and soft and smooth everywhere. Then I went ahead and I made like a lot of these letters. So I placed the clay from before on top of the mold, squeezed it into it and cut off the excess. And I found it easy to do like this, just pushing it down with one thumb and then cutting it off carefully with the other hand. So I filled up this mold, baked that, filled up the mold, baked that, and so on until I had enough letters for me to make the soup look really nice. And as always, I am working at the bottom of my screen, so you almost can't see what I'm doing. But I used some Bic Bond into my little bowl. Then I had some red orangey clay that I just popped into the bottom of the bowl. And using a dotting tool, I made sure it was lying really nice at the bottom. This is not gonna be seen in the done result, but I wanted to fill up the space, otherwise I'm going to use all my fimo liquid and I don't want to do that. Then I put some fimo liquid on top of that, and I used a few of my letters here to place into that, just to make sure that I had a few at the bottom, looking like they're at the bottom of the plate when it's done. So I'm just placing a few of them, and then I'm going to bake everything. I rolled out a piece of white clay, this is opaque white, in a setting 8 or 7 on my pasta machine, so it's fairly thin but not that thin. And now I am going to work on my spoon, so that's the first part of the handle. And here I am going to shape the spoon itself. And I'm just working roughly because I can always sand it a bit when it's all done. So I just wanted to have almost the shape that I want to have, and then I can correct it later. You want to make, of course, the rounding in the spoon, and I'm gonna do that with my dotting tool. So I'm just going to lift up the spoon when I'm ready. So lifting it up and trying to shape it a tiny bit more with my hands, using the dotting tool to make the indent in the spoon so it looks nice rounded. Just taking my time with that, and when I'm happy with the result, I make a little bend on the handle, make it bend a little downwards, not too much, just a little. And then I am placing it on my ceramic vat and I'm baking it. I made 2 spoons just to be sure that I had one that I liked. Now I am using my scissors to kind of cut the clay till I have the shape of the spoon that I think is nice. And I'm going to use my sandpaper to sand it all down until I'm happy with the shape of my spoon. I use my Vallejo model color, silver, to paint the little spoon, and I am taking my time with that because I want it to look nice and silvery. So I'm just making one side here first, let that dry, then clamp it on the other side and paint the other side of the spoon. So now I have my bowl, and I have my pasta, and I have my spoon, and I am just pouring in some liquid fimo into my pasta here. And I actually had some liquid fimo that I dyed red with my soft pastel, so I'm using a tiny bit of that as well. And I am also going to use a tiny bit of my soft pastels in a red and a orangey color, just a tiny bit of it. I didn't want too much of it because the original soup was kind of light. I made mine a bit too colory, so it's a little more red than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a little more like the one that we made from the Mini Verse. But actually, I think I liked the color, the red color that I got here better for a tomato soup than this washed out orangey look that the original from the Mini Verse had. So I went with it, and I actually think it was a good idea to just go with it. Also, I didn't want to make new pastas, so I just took what I had. So I'm just trying to place this fimo liquid with the pastas nicely. I really took my time with this, and then I found my little spoon here, and I wanted a letter on it just like I had in the original. So I saved a little letter here in the little bowl that I mixed everything in. Placed it on the spoon and, of course, in the soup. And then it is time for the last baking in the oven. And here is the done result. We have the soup that we made with the Mini Verse and the one that we made together. And I'm using my fimo glaze to glaze the soup here in the bowl to make it more appetizing and more soup shiny looking. So I just gave it a nice layer of that, and that's it. I have a little tomato soup with the letters in there, pasta letters. That was a fun one. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time. Happy crafting.